the 5 must-have micro videos that you need to completely captivate your viewers. And this is what generally, I call it an intro package. This is generally what I include in that first package, because in most cases, you haven't been drawing the attention. And so these 5 types start that engagement rolling so that within the first 2 to 3 weeks, you start getting engagement and getting inquiries, and people are looking at your stuff. So the first one, there's 5 of these, and the first one is, and I cannot say the word right, aminals. So it's ANIMALS, aminals, dogs, cats, koala bears, things like that. Aminals on videos evoke emotion. There aren't very many people who can look at an aminal scene and not feel one of 2 emotions. And the first one is, oh, how cute. So it stimulates that heartwarming, accepting, loving disposition. The other emotion that they will most likely feel is just that sense of awe or beauty. Not so long ago, there was a big commercial. It was a big gorilla holding a little baby, showing nurturing by, holding a little baby. It's gonna evoke one of 2 emotions. They're either going to have that sense of, oh, how cute, and that heartwarming acceptance disposition, or they're going to have that sense of awe and wonder at, if it's a lion or a gorilla. And either one of those, what it does is opens up the viewer's willingness to accept what it is you're gonna say. So you've given them their shot of endorphins, and so they're either feeling heartwarming, loving, cutesy, accepted, or they're in awe of the scene that you just played. And what you wanna do within seconds, it's all about timing, is you immediately want to go in and drop your value bomb, is what I call it. And you want to do this while they're still in that emotion. Their endorphins are still being fired from seeing the aminal scene. I cannot say the word, I'm so sorry. And then you drop your soft CTA, and because their endorphins are still triggered, they're gonna be 10 times more likely to respond to that CTA. So that is the first one. And it's all about the timing. Micro videos are microform content. And so you go in, you trigger the emotion or evoke the emotion, drop your bomb, and then do the soft CTA. The second type of must-have micro video that you need is the type where as the micro video starts, a human is expressing some sort of emotion. It can be excitement or shock and surprise. It can be being startled. It can be sad. Just some sort of emotion. And so you start the micro video out that way. And for some reason, it's going to pique their curiosity, because they're going to have a sense of empathy and say, oh my gosh, why is that person crying? And they're going to continue watching to find the reason why they're crying. Or they're going to be like, why is that person so excited, making a fool of themselves, jumping all over? And so that is your hook. These are hooks. You use the responses to emotions as hooks. Then you drop your value bomb and then go ahead and give your CT. And it's all about the timing. But the thing that's most powerful about humans expressing emotion is, there are 3 types of desires that all humans relate to, that you want to organize all of your sales campaigns around. And this does not come from me. This comes from Stephen Larson. And it's those 3 human desires that everyone has is health, wealth, and relationships. So all of your campaigns, all of your products, all of your services, the underlying theme has to be one of these, and most generally it is. So you pick one and you always cater or feed that desire. And so by using this sort of human reaction, it's touching on one of those, because they're when they see a human reacting, they're gonna say, you know, okay, what happened? Did something bad happen to them? Are they in danger? So is their health in danger? Or they just made a breakthrough, and so anyways, you get the idea. It's gonna appeal to either health, wealth, or relationships. So the third must-have video, believe it or not, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in, is food. Everybody is gonna stop their scroll to look at some delicious looking food. So, and it doesn't matter if they've never seen it. People from other countries, if they haven't seen, like I cook a lot of Portuguese dishes, and there are some people, they don't even know, they say, what's Portuguese? They don't even know. And so, even if it's a foreign food that people have never seen, it strikes their curiosity, and it's an instant hook, and it draws them in. And also, food can also apply to all three of those human desires that everybody has, and that's health, wealth, and relationships. Because you're either gonna eat for your health and fitness and nutrition, you're either gonna eat exotic, expensive foods because you have wealth and you have the ability to purchase that kind of food, or you're going to be eating on a date or with your partner or whatever. So food really, really centers around those three universal desires. But food, if you're clever and you're creative, you can assimilate food and work it into any niche, even if you're not directly in the diet or the food or the fitness industry. And I'm gonna give one example. Before I was even doing videos, I was still content writing. I was in California, and we have grapes because I was in an agricultural area, and our grapes they're delicious and they're beautiful. And I got them out of the refrigerator and brought them to my desk and was working, and all I did on my main profile was take a snapshot of these beautiful California grapes and posted them, I don't know, with some comment. I actually tried to find it yesterday. When I was planning this live, I wanted to show you, it had over 46 comments at the time, and I wasn't even marketing. And then it had like 2 or 3 shares, and all it was a picture of the grapes. But the grapes had just come out of the refrigerator, and they were beautiful, and they had that frost on them. So it was the way my iPhone took the picture. It was beautiful, and the response, it was hilarious because I wasn't even marketing anything. And that was one of the highest engagement posts I had for the year. I remember at the end of the year, you get these reports from Facebook, and they say your highest performing post, blah, blah, blah. And this picture of the grapes showed up. So long story short, food, even if your industry is not food, it does grab attention. Use it as a hook, drop your value, give your soft CTA, and be in and out of there. It's all about the timing. These are micro videos. Fourth must-have video is anything having to do with beautiful locations. In my marketing a lot, I've used, especially on my Diversamom website, my first website I ever had, I used the theme of the 7 wonders of the world. There's something about locations, exotic, beautiful locations that really draws people in. It's attention grabbing. Their beauty, their sense of history, their fame, it stops the scroll. And this is what you're after, is to stop that scroll and to gain attention. You only have a max of 3 seconds to do this as they're scrolling. So for some reasons, videos with beautiful locations, sunsets, beaches, water, sunrises, work really well. So once you have it, these are good for doing your inspirational posts. So you can use a quote or use something inspirational and tie it back to your industry, your product, your services, whatever. Just drop that value. And for location posts, the best type is something inspiring. The fifth one today is music related performances. And so think about when you see some sort of advertisement where a person's talking or there's a narrator in the background and there's this beautiful performance going and people are dancing or they're doing flips or acrobatics or things like that, and there's music and then there's a narrator. Think of how that just draws you in. And so the movement, the human movement that is in unison with the type of music that you choose and the mood, it sets the tone for what the narrator is saying. It is a powerful, powerful tool that you can use to really draw in your audience. So you do the same thing, you draw them in, and music also has the type of music is very, very important in order to make this effective. And then your timing. You drop your value bomb, do your soft CTA, and your engagement rates go up. But the other thing that is so fascinating about using music and performances is that one of two things is going to happen. So it's either going to establish immediate relatability to whatever problem or value you drop. So they're going to be able to immediately relate and be far more open and responding to your soft CTA. So even if what you're speaking of or what the dancing or the song triggers, even if it's a sad memory, you're right there presenting a solution and providing a CTA. You're providing a way out of even that bad feeling or that negative memory that they're having. So it's very powerful. And then the second thing that it can do is it'll trigger a memory that is a positive or an empowering memory. And because of the value you dropped and the solution you provided, what it's doing, I'm trying to figure out the words, it's embedding your brand, your products and services with that solution. And so even if they don't respond to your CTA right then and there, what it does is positions you and your brand top of mind. And this is just from providing some sense of value that's not necessarily saying, look at me, my brand, buy my products. It's very subtle, and it transitions them and helps them be able to resonate or relate your products and services, your brand, with the solution to their problem, and you're top of mind. So it's very, very powerful. All 5 of these I do with new clients that are just starting to incorporate video marketing into their programs and courses, into their marketing system, because they are so very, very powerful. So these are the 5 must-haves that you have. And if you haven't already, please join the Micro Videos Facebook group. There's lots of training and extra stuff in there too. And if you are serious about incorporating micro videos and seeing how they can change your business within 3 weeks, please message me. I will help. So that's it. Never give up, never give in, and always, always pull from within. Bye.